Hey, Mark Fitzpatrick here with Arla Real Estate in Chevy Chase in Potomac. I hope you're doing well. In this month's newsletter, I wanted to do it in video format to emphasize some things that are really, really important. Not just in this market, but in every market, but I think more so for some people in this market. So let's get to it. Let's look at the financial markets overall, right? If you look at them daily, if you don't, bless you, because you save yourself from some stress, right? Roller coaster ride, up and down, up and down. And for some people, that was just a real gut-wrenching ride. Now, also, some people have been affected, so let's talk about that. If you were buying, especially a luxury property, $2 million and up, a lot of times people are liquidating stocks to make those purchases or make a heavy down payment and then use a private bank loan. Well, some transactions paused during that tumultuous downturn there for some days because they were going to liquidate stocks, and either they needed all of them or they couldn't stomach the loss and had to pause the transaction. So make sure that you're not trying to time the markets. If you think something bad is going to come, get that into a cash position so that when you withdraw, it's there, the amount that you're actually counting on. Now, real estate markets overall, they've been steady. They have not been this crazy downturn. Like, remember when I talked about it, if you saw my last newsletter, that people were saying there's going to be so many properties in the market. There's going to be just a massive downturn. It didn't happen. I'm seeing properties go under contract every single day. I'm also seeing properties that are lingering on the market longer than they should because of these three things. And this is what I wanted to emphasize again. You've probably heard me talk about this before. The 3 Ps. Preparation, pricing, and promotion. They're getting them wrong. And when you get any one of those wrong, especially the first two, you are going to pay the price in getting less money. Let's talk about this from the seller end. Always, 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 within whatever means you can, prepare a property to the hilt. If I'm working with you, we walk through, we look at everything, we do everything we possibly can. Some things are very, very simple. Like, you would not believe how many properties I go in and they have 3, 4, 15, 27, yes, light bulbs, burnout or not there. It just baffles me. But from the other end, reverse engineering, as a buyer, I'm thinking that's great because that's the easy fix. And it makes other people, though, scared, right? So from a seller end, please make sure all the light bulbs are in. Please make sure the paint looks good. Please make sure things are picked up. If you have an outside area, make sure it's emphasized. Make sure there are some flowers planted around. Take advantage of everything that you have. And then we can get you that sweet spot price, right? Not too high, not too low, sweet spot. Not too high. Got a couple situations there where people want to set the price and it's off. And now we're having that, I told you so. You don't want to do that. The biggest bang for the buck comes when the preparation is there, the pricing is there, and then the promotion, because a lot of people don't promote it, but I'll promote it like crazy. We get them out that first week. They're excited. But if that pricing is off, they get scared away. They want to wait. And some people think, well, why won't they just send in a lower offer? I don't know. The psychology in America is that most people don't do that. And then if a property's on the market for 2, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, what happens? People might come back and they say, oh, I saw that property before. Why is it on the market so long? There must be what? Something wrong with it. You never want people to think in their head there's something wrong with it, even if it is just the price. But doesn't matter, right? They've got that in their head now. So we want to eliminate that from the beginning. So I will always go through with you, get that preparation right. And if you let me get the sweet spot pricing, then we promote it, we're going to be fine. We're going to net the highest amount every single time. Now, reverse engineer that. If you're going to be buying a property now, if you know someone that's buying a property, please send them this. Or if they're selling a property, please send this to them. We reverse engineer it. I walk into a property and some people say, oh, look at that carpet. Look at the countertops. That's horrible. There are light bulbs out. This handle's loose. I'm like, that's great. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, those are easy things. We're going to get the price down if you like this place. And those things, we can come up with numbers. When we're walking around, I can pretty much budget exactly what that would cost. And now they're thinking, oh, this is great, because now I can get the paint color that I want. I can fix up this the way I want, right? So it's actually better if you're buying a property, it's been on the market for a while and it's not priced properly and it looks ugly, because now you can negotiate and get that price down and oftentimes get a seller credit to have the cash to either cover closing costs or do some of the things that you want to do. I just got a call last night. Hey Mark, you went by and showed someone this property. Is there any way we can make a deal? We can do some things with the price and credits. That wasn't the same offer 3 weeks ago, but now it is, because they got the preparation and the pricing, and there really wasn't any promotion, wrong. So that was the key point of this video. It's the same thing. I could do this every month. It applies to every single market. So what has also been important to see in this area, the real estate prices have still been pretty steady. If you're buying for the right reasons, if you know what your reason is, right, you're going to live there long term, and I say long term at least, I like to say at least 7 years. If it's going to be 10 years, that's even better. Or if you know it's going to be shorter, but you're willing to rent it, right, just in case the markets have not turned up and you can make at least a little bit of money, then that's fine. Make sure it's going to be a good rental property. Make sure it's going to be one that you'd actually want to rent. Or if you're buying it with the purpose of knowing that, hey, this is a really bad property, I can really fix it up. I don't even want to live in it, I just want to try to resell it. Well, we have to look at that differently. So anyway, I hope that helps. Please share this video with people on your email list. I would appreciate that, so that I can help them in the right way. I will always give them my best, and I hope you know that. And if I can help you in any way, message me, call me, 240-687-2650. Love to hear from you. Take care. Talk with you soon.